Hi, I'm Rabbi Alon Ferenczi, speaking to you from Knoxville, Tennessee, at Heska Emunah Synagogue, part of a continuing series of Torah tidbits delivered midweek to think ahead to the Shabbat to come. This week we read Parashat Va-Yakhel, chapters 35, 6, 7, and 38 of the book of Exodus. It begins with Moses' convocation, Va-Yakhel, gathering the people to bring the final elements for the construction of the tabernacle. In verse 5 of chapter 35, we learn that all whose heart so moved them would bring silver and gold and the other implements they possessed, the other wealth and material they possessed to finish the construction of the tabernacle. The phrase, whose heart moved them, is a rough translation of nadiv libo, those of a voluntaristic heart, one might understand it to mean in modern Hebrew. Here, we live in the volunteer state. A nice coincidence, a nice serendipity as we talk about this. This idea of having a voluntarist heart, a voluntary heart, of being willing and gracious, prepared. It's something I struggle with. I think we all do when we're asked to do things, quite often, if not always. Our first thought is, how will it affect me if I give this thing away, if I use my time to help another, if I give to charity? Will I have enough left over at the end of the day? It's certainly a hard human struggle to find ourselves willing and prepared, resolute, nadiv libo. I don't have an easy solution, but with practice I think we can improve ourselves in this measure. With consistent awareness, maybe journaling or prayer, morning and evening is a way I work on it, to think about the ways in which I can be more ready and willing and able to serve. It's not easy. It comes contrary to our self-centered and often narcissistic natures and our fear of insufficiency. But I do find, and I think we all can find, that when we offer, when we give, when our first answer is yes instead of no, the world can open up to us. I'll leave you with a little story of John Lennon and Yoko Ono now. I know she has a bad name, but in this story she comes off quite well, I think. Their first encounter, as reported to Jan Wenner in Rolling Stone a long time later, was at an art showing of hers. And there was a ladder. At the top of the ladder was a spyglass, a magnifying glass. And you'd walk up the ladder and look into the magnifying glass. And on the roof, on the ceiling, was written the word yes, Y-E-S. And that was the first thing that John Lennon loved about Yoko Ono, that it was a positive message. This week, I hope we can all say yes more often to all the requests that life throws at us, all the things others need from us, all the things we are required of ourselves, that instead of buckling down in our self-pity and our withdrawal and stonewalling, that we enter the world with positivity, gratitude, and a willingness to serve. Nadiv libo. Shabbat shalom. If you enjoy this talk and other videos like it, please do like, share, and subscribe to Eclectic Cleric on YouTube. God bless.